The third annual Black Wall Street Legacy Festival is underway right now. The festival commemorates the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre and celebrates the legacy carried on by the Greenwood community. This afternoon, Dr. Tiffany Crutcher is here to talk more about the history of the event and what people attending can expect. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
We were talking during the break. It's already been a wonderful week filled with great things. You'll have a lot happening tomorrow on the actual anniversary. What can people expect?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this past weekend was beautiful. We had a festival. You know, hundreds of people came out to hear legendary jazz saxophonist Joe Albright and gospel artist Kurt Carr. But tomorrow, as we commemorate, we're going to pause and show honor and deference to the lives that were lost at the hands of the massacre at Standpipe Hill, where we'll collect soil in their honor in partnership with Brian Stevenson and the Equal Justice Initiative.
And you were also talking about there's going to be a quilt memorial. I think that is beautiful. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I'm excited about this new addition to Legacy Fest. There were quilters from all over the country who did research and realized that there were 18,000 quilts that were destroyed during the massacre, and so they came together and produce these quilts that will hang in North Point Shopping Center, the facility that the Terrence Crutcher Foundation bought in December. So we're excited to honor the community of Greenwood with these quilts. And we have local quilters who also hung quilts. And so that's going to be a powerful, powerful display of remembrance.
What else is going on? Y'all, I mean, it's a full day of things.
There's so much going on because we don't just always focus on the tragedy or the trauma of the massacre, but Greenwood had so many creatives, so much excellence. And so we're going to talk about what once was economic empowerment, where this community created one of the most prosperous economic enterprises during Jim Crow. And so we're going to have a town hall in partnership with Morehouse College and NFL legend Usama Young with some local activists, Mr. Greg Robinson and Dreesen Heath from DC. And so we're excited about that. And then last, we will end Legacy Fest in partnership with the University of Tulsa and Switchyard with the 19th Poet Laureate, Natasha Trethewey. We have about 600 people registered for this event in the historic Greenwood district at the Cultural Center.
Well, and the whole reason I can imagine behind the name Legacy Fest is, of course, we must talk about and must remember and know the history of the Tulsa Race Massacre, but also the legacy of the Greenwood community. They have been here a long time. They are still standing, and the future is very bright. It's never been brighter. Talk about what that legacy, talk more about that legacy and why we have something like the Legacy Fest.
Well, absolutely. We deemed it very important to make sure that this series of events, that it centers the survivors and the descendants, such as my family. My great-grandmother, Rebecca Brown Crutcher, had to flee in fear of her life. And a lot of times we focus on the buildings, but we forget about the people. And we have 3 living survivors. We were just with Mother Viola Fletcher just a few hours ago, who launched or announced her new memoir, Don't Bury the Truth or My Story. And so we had children there witnessing, bearing witness to history and hearing from her and her children and her nieces and nephews. And so legacy is vitally important when we talk about the future. And the mission of the Legacy Fest is to spread truth, to inspire hope and extend tradition. I didn't learn about the massacre in school, and so we're hoping to right that wrong through these series of events. And we're so excited that we've been able to partner with Onika Asamoah Caesar with 4th and Street Books and Coffees with a series of literary events that has taken place over the last several days.
That's awesome. Well, there's a lot of things going on tomorrow. We hope that you all at home are able to participate in perhaps at least one of them. Dr. Tiffany Crutcher, thank you so much for being here this afternoon.
Thank you so much, Tatum, for having us.